we are getting ready to go to the Netherlands. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Happy Sunday. So today we are getting ready to go to the Netherlands tomorrow. We are leaving at the crack of dawn tomorrow morning to drive up to the Netherlands. We're gonna be close to Amsterdam. So we're staying outside of Amsterdam to see the tulip fields and everything. But then in like the evening and stuff, we're probably gonna go see Amsterdam because we'll only be a 30-minute drive from it. So we can either train or something to go see Amsterdam while we're there, because why not? But I'm really excited. It's gonna be like a 5-hour road trip, and we're bringing Mr. Butterdog, and it's gonna be a grand old time. I have never been to the Netherlands before. As someone who personally loves tulips, I cannot wait to see that. I hope that they're blooming, and I'm gonna take y'all along on that journey. But today we are packing. I have not packed yet, which honestly shouldn't take that long because I'm probably gonna wear my outfit in the car for Saturday, and we're leaving Sunday. So I really only have to pack like one outfit and some pajamas, and then like my toiletries. I've mentioned this before in one of my videos, but I love to have a to-do list and a packing list whenever I'm getting ready for a trip. So I do have my packing list pulled up here. I don't have it sorted or anything. And then I have a to-do list, which honestly, I got most of these done yesterday because the main things I wanted to get done was to clean the house, which I did yesterday. The only things I haven't done yet, I need to clean Butter's travel bowls. I need to pack, but I need to pick out some outfits. And I know like Amsterdam and stuff, I feel like they're known for their fashion and being fashion baddies and everything. So I want to dress cute. I'm gonna try and figure something out that'll be both warm and stylish. Anyways, let me stop yapping. Let's get into packing before we leave tomorrow. I'm just gonna bring this little carry-on. I think I got this at Belk or something back in the US off my wedding registry. Nothing fancy. Okay, I just went on Pinterest and looked at some outfits. I love this one. This one is cute too. I'm pretty sure I even have that same claw clip. I really like this girl's outfit. This is kind of same vibe. So that is some of the outfit inspo. I might wear a skirt because one, that would be comfy to travel in, and two, it could be casual but stylish. Okay, this is potentially outfit one. I don't know how to get y'all to see the whole thing, but it is this skirt that I have from H&M, and then this like fruit short sleeve top from Cider, and then this is just a leather jacket. If I wore this, I would wear this Saturday. I don't know though. I don't know if I love it. Okay, this is like outfit number two. I don't know if I would wear my hair up or down. This is actually a dress. It does have pockets, but it would be like a maxi skirt and then this sweater, so I feel like I would be plenty warm, and because it's a dress, I would also be cool, and I can always just roll up these sleeves if I get hot. So far, I think this is my favorite outfit, but I need to try on some more. Sorry guys, y'all can't see like the full outfit effect. One, I'm short, and two, I don't have enough distance to like fully go back, so y'all are just gonna have to work with me. Okay, I picked out some outfits. I definitely know what I'm wearing on the way home, but I am still debating what to wear tomorrow, which is like the main outfit. At least I've narrowed it down, so now I'm gonna try to start packing other stuff. Okay, this is pretty much all I have packed so far, which honestly, this is about all I'm gonna pack besides toiletries. Alright guys, I really didn't show that much packing, so I apologize, but I pretty much have everything together now, and I'm really excited about this trip. Get to see the tulips, get to see Amsterdam. It's gonna be a good time. I'm manifesting. Good morning, guys. It is about 5:30 in the morning, and we are on the way to the Netherlands. We have about a 5.5 hour drive. Mr. Bobs is with us. We are going on a family road trip. Today, we're gonna go to the tulip fields first. I think we're gonna try to go to a farmer's market. Then this evening, we're gonna try and go to Amsterdam. And we found out that there's a beach close by. So we're gonna try to go to the beach either today or tomorrow. But let's do this road trip, guys. We have made it. Our first stop is the tulip fields, and it is a lot busier than I was expecting it to be. So let's go check it out. Okay, we're back from the tulip fields. It was incredibly gorgeous. I highly recommend going to it at least once. I will say though, because it's so pretty out, because it's Saturday and like peak season, there was so many people there. So there was a lot of points where it got really overwhelming, but I am glad we did it, and I definitely think it's something you should do if you're in the area. Just know if you're coming in peak season on a Saturday, on a sunny day, there's gonna be thousands of people here. But now I think we're gonna try to go check into the hotel. It is a little early, but we're just gonna see if there's room available and try to go to the farmer's market before it closes. And tonight, try to go to Amsterdam. So instead of going to the hotel, we have decided to just go to the farmer's market just to waste more time, just in case we can't check in. So let's go see if we can do that. We finally made it to Leiden, and we stumbled upon so many good stores. There was so much furniture I wanted to take home, but obviously we couldn't do that. So best believe I did take some cards home with me. The market was bustling, and everyone was getting ready for the King's Day celebration, which we honestly didn't know about before booking this trip. But traveling with butter, I feel like that would have been chaotic. But we had to try some fries and the stroopwafel, I think that's how you say it. The waffle was absolutely delicious, but I will say the fries were just mid. There was just so much to explore in this town, and the vibes were immaculate because the sun was out. I 1000% would come back to this town. So we have finally made it to the room. It was quite chaotic at the farmer's market just because Mr. Bubs was overwhelmed, but it was still a really good time. And I think King's Day or something started, so they were celebrating that, which was really cool. But we're gonna take a breather, and then Josh and I are gonna go to Amsterdam tonight. But let me show you the room. This is our little bed area, little seating area. Hello. Then this is the bathroom situation, which nice size shower, and you just pretty much walk in. And here we are. We didn't want to do anything too fancy just because we're only staying one night, so it really was no big deal. This is a nice room though, and because it's with Hilton, we get points, so we try to always book with Hilton or a Hilton affiliate because we get free upgrades, discounts, stuff like that. We are gonna take a breather, charge our phones, charge our cameras, touch up our makeup, get ready for the night. It's just crazy because we've been up since 4 in the morning, so we're tired. Bub should be 1000% sleepy at this point. All right, because we waited so last minute, we are getting a taxi to Amsterdam instead of taking the train because it only comes every hour where we're at, and our dinner reservation's at 9:30. So
if you're in Amsterdam, Bolt is cheaper than Uber.
Yes. So we are heading. We have a dinner reservation apparently at a really good Italian restaurant, and then we're going to the red light district. I won't be bringing y'all along there because I heard that no cameras or videos are allowed, so I'm gonna respect that and just take it all in. Good morning. It is day 2 in the Netherlands. We just woke up. We got a little bit ready, as you can tell, but we're gonna go have our complimentary breakfast. Then I'm gonna come back and finish getting ready. We're gonna pack up, leave the hotel because checkout I think is at 11. And our plan for today is, before we leave, because it is our last day, is to go to these secondhand furniture stores because we're really looking for some mid-century modern furniture. And we didn't realize that we're super close to the beach, so we're gonna try to go to the beach as well and see where the day takes us. But we don't want to stay here too long just because we do have like a 5.5 hour drive home, and and tomorrow's a work day, so we're not trying to get home at like 2 in the morning. Oh, and I forgot to recap y'all on yesterday. So yesterday dinner was amazing. It was so good. It was a really small restaurant and there was a lot going on, but the pasta was absolutely phenomenal. Really good vibes, honestly, in there. And then we walked to the red light district and it was super crowded, which it's a Saturday night, so I figured it would be. And honestly, it wasn't as crazy as I thought it was going to be. Like, I feel like everyone makes it seem like it's this super crazy debauchery thing. I mean, it was interesting to see the red light district, and it kind of gave me a little bit of Black Mirror vibes. But overall, I think it's something cool to go check out. It wasn't anything where I was like, I would 1000% do this again. You know what I mean? And it was interesting seeing like the coffee houses. I saw before we came here where there's a difference between a cafe and a coffee house. So I don't know. It was just really interesting to see that part of Amsterdam. So that is my recap of yesterday, and hopefully we have a really good day today. All right, we're all packed up. We're about to check out of the hotel. Then we're gonna go do some shopping and the beach. So let's go do that. Time to go. Okay, I take it back. We're not going to the furniture stores first because they don't open until like 11:30, 12 o'clock. So we are gonna go see the windmills, which I also think is part of the Lego city. So we're gonna go do that, then the furniture stores, then the beach. Let's do it. It was so pretty here. We saw swans, sheep, goats, everything. And it was so pretty seeing all the windmills. We got some clogs because I just felt like we had to get some clogs. We're gonna hang them on the wall though. We're not gonna wear them. But now we're gonna go to those furniture stores because they're finally open, and maybe stop by the beach before we hit the road. Okay, that furniture store we just went into was amazing. There were so many things I wanted. But obviously, we're in my little car right now, so we couldn't really get anything. But they do have a website apparently, so I'm gonna check that out and we'll probably come back. And we were gonna go to the second furniture place, but they didn't allow dogs. So we are just gonna head to the beach and then head home. And that'll be our trip to the Netherlands. Okay, so our last two attempts at doing something in the Netherlands before we hit the road was kind of a failed attempt because that last furniture store didn't allow dogs, and the beach starting April 1st does not allow dogs in certain areas or something like that. So we saw the beach, but we didn't go on the beach, which honestly, it's really cold outside and super windy, and we're just not dressed properly for that. So kind of would have been miserable anyways. And honestly, I am from the coast, like, of Georgia, and from what I glimpsed, it looked exactly like my hometown's beach. So I think I'm okay. I think I got the picture, but it's still a stunning view, and I wish we could have gone on it. But we are gonna probably grab some food to take on the road and go home because we got about a 5.5 hour drive ahead of us, and it is almost 3 o'clock. So we're getting home pretty late, but it's okay. It's been a great time. I'm so glad that we came, even if it was only for less than 48 hours. Sometimes you just gotta take trips like this. Good morning, guys. We are finally home. We got back kind of late last night. We wanted to get home around 8, but we didn't get home until almost 10:30 last night. So by the time we got home, we were completely tired and just went to bed. But I wanted to do a haul with you guys of what I got while we were in the Netherlands, which I didn't get a lot because a lot of the stores I originally wanted to go to were in Amsterdam, but we didn't get to go to Amsterdam until 9 o'clock Saturday night, so all those stores I wanted to go to were closed. But I found some really good stores while we were in Leiden, and I also got some souvenirs when we went and saw the windmills. But anyways, let's get into the haul. So I didn't even realize this. This was the first store that we walked into, and I had something like this saved, and I saw an influencer recently where she like posted PR from this company, and I was obsessed with it and saved it and didn't even realize until I was in the store. I was like, wait, this is the same stuff. So I don't think it's Anna and Nina. It wasn't an Anna and Nina store, but there was Anna and Nina stuff in there. It was called, I think, Tafelwerk. There was so much stuff in there I wanted. But I did get this really cute coffee mug that is Anna and Nina. I love this. I've been trying to collect cooler coffee mugs and tea mugs from places because a lot of my coffee mugs right now are just stuff that I randomly got at like TJ Maxx and Home Goods back in the US that there's nothing really special about them or nothing cool about them. So I've been trying to collect cooler mugs, and I think this is a cool, cute mug. But moving on. We also got these matches, which I love. They're the really long ones, which honestly I appreciate because a lot of times when I do these shorter matches, I freak out because I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna get burned or it's gonna catch on fire. So I like these a lot. Then this is kind of random, but I ended up getting these two kind of like tea coffee spoons. I have really been liking these two colors right now. And I like to have smaller spoons whenever I'm stirring my coffee or like putting honey in my coffee. So I got these. Apparently these are made in Italy. I don't know. I like them. So that's all I got from that first store. And then I really didn't do any shopping after that because a lot of the things I wanted were furniture and we couldn't necessarily put furniture in the car on the way home. But I did take some cards because they had some websites. But I didn't go through this museum, I just went into the gift shop, but it's where all those windmills were. So I got this kind of coffee table book because I thought it looked really nice and I like collecting coffee table books. This has kind of become my new souvenir with places we go, is finding books, because I love using books like this as decorations and to just look through. So I got this, and then I also got these coasters that are tiles, which is that iconic like Delft blue stuff. So I got those as coasters from a museum. And then last but not least, I felt like we could not leave Holland, the Netherlands, without some clogs. I'm not gonna wear these. These aren't even my size, but we are gonna hang them on the wall as like a wall decoration. I just thought that they were unique and I thought they would be a cool nod to our time in the Netherlands. Again, not wearing these. They're not even my size. These are actually children's shoes, but we are gonna hang them on the wall as a souvenir. That is all that we got because again, we were only there for one night, and a lot of the stores I had originally saved were in Amsterdam, and we weren't able to make our way to Amsterdam until late at night. So pretty much the only thing we did in Amsterdam was we walked around where our dinner was because like we got there kind of early. Then we had dinner, which was phenomenal, and we walked to the red light district and walked through there. We got a stroopwafel, or however you say it, and then we went home because honestly, you know, we had been up since 4 in the morning. We were kind of tired, and I'm not a big drinker anymore, so sometimes it's kind of hard for me when we're traveling or whatever to just be like, okay, it's nighttime, what are we supposed to do now? Like the only things you can really do now are to go to a bar or a cocktail place, which, you know, I love a good cocktail, but I don't know. The older I get, the less I like drinking. So we ended up just going back to the hotel and getting some sleepies. But it was honestly, even just seeing Amsterdam at night, because we were walking by so many beautiful apartments and townhouses, I wanted to take pictures because I could see into some people's houses and I felt creepy. I am one of those people. I love seeing into people's houses. Not in a creepy way, but I just love seeing how everyone kind of decorates their home, or with those old townhouses and everything where you can just look inside in the city of Amsterdam and everything like that. I love getting inspo for my forever home, my future home. So there was a few houses where I wanted to take pictures, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna be creepy like that, because they had this beautiful crown molding and like these chandeliers and light fixtures and statues and like these bookcases full of books. And I was like, oh, that is, if I had to have a townhouse in this city, that is my dream townhouse. So it was really cool being able to walk around Amsterdam and see some of the housing and stuff, because just wow. And then like the houseboats on the water and seeing how people were literally living in the canal, that was cool. So yeah, it was a really quick trip to the Netherlands, but Josh and I have already told ourselves, we're like, if we want to be able to travel more while we're here in Germany, because I've mentioned this a few times, but us being in Germany is not permanent. This is temporary. We have about a little less than 2 years left here because of Josh's job. So that's why we're in Germany in the first place, is for my husband's job. So our first year here, we didn't travel a lot because obviously like he needs to take leave and it costs money. So we're like, okay, well, if we want to squeeze in more trips and to be able to go to more places, we just have to accept that some of those are going to be either a day trip or one night only, or else there's going to be so many places that we're not going to be able to see just because we can't take that much leave. But anyways, I think that is going to conclude this travel vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and stay tuned because like I said, this May we have 2 trips, which is not normal for us, but I am so grateful. We are going to Portugal in a couple weeks, and after that we are going to a beach vacation in Italy. I will be vlogging that, and I cannot wait. I have never been to either of these places before, and I'm so excited. These are my favorite kind of trips. Like, don't get me wrong, I love city trips like this Netherlands trip, but nature trips, hiking trips, beach trips, those are my favorite. So be on the lookout for those because I am going to be vlogging that. Anyways, I have been yapping quite enough. If you have any questions for me or anything, definitely let me know in the comments. I have posted some from the Netherlands on my Instagram and TikTok, so definitely check it out on there as well if you want to. If you want to follow your girl on there. I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye.